4 levels of resolution. Not 4 types of smart. 4 ways of processing the same reality. Most people think moving up means getting smarter. Wrong. It means holding more variables at once. Without collapsing. Level 1, describing what you see. You're not analyzing. You're naming. The store is failing. The person is angry. The market is bad. All true. All useless. Because description is not explanation. And when you can't explain it, you label it. Bad luck. Bad timing. Bad environment. Those aren't reasons. They're ways to stop asking questions. You see the outcome. You feel something about it. You stop. That's level 1. You can't predict anything from here. Because you never touched the mechanism. Level 2, asking why. This is the jump. From accepting what happened to tracing what caused it. The store failed because the location was wrong. The person is angry because the pressure never stops. The market is bad because demand shifted. Now you have a line. A leads to be. This is useful. You can act on it. Change the location. Reduce the pressure. Adjust to demand. But here's the limit. You stopped at the first cause. You didn't ask why they picked that location. You didn't ask what happens when the store fails. Does it pull the whole block down with it? You found one arrow. You didn't see the web. Level 3, seeing the system. Not one cause. A network of causes. The store didn't fail because of one thing. It failed because cash was tight. Cash was tight so they couldn't market. No marketing meant no customers. No customers made cash tighter. That's a loop. A reinforcing loop. And that loop sits inside a bigger one. The block loses foot traffic. Foot traffic affects the whole district. The district's decline feeds back into the store. You're not looking at a chain anymore. You're looking at a web. And in a web, fixing one node doesn't fix the system. Because the problem isn't in the node. It's in the structure driving the loop. This is where most solutions fail. You treat the symptom. The structure brings it back. Level 4, compressing and predicting. You saw the web. Now throw most of it away. This sounds wrong. People think more detail means better prediction. No. More detail means paralysis. The brain can't track 100 variables. So you ask. Which 2 or 3 variables are actually driving this thing? Strip everything else. For that district. It's not about one store's marketing budget. It's about 2 forces. Where is the city's population moving? And is there an anchor strong enough to pull against that? That's it. Those 2 variables will tell you what happens in the next 5 years. Better than watching every store's daily revenue. The compressed model beats the exhaustive one. Because you kept the signal. You dropped the noise. Now you can predict. Not because you know every detail. Because you know which details matter. Why people talk past each other. Someone says, bad luck. Someone says, bad decision. Someone says, the system was rigged from the start. Someone says, the core variable shifted 3 years ago. 4 people. Same event. 4 resolutions. None of them are lying. They're just operating on different layers. And when you try to solve a system problem with a single cause fix, you burn resources. And wonder why nothing changes. Because you're treating the wrong layer. How to climb. Low to mid. Stop accepting vague explanations. Every time you feel something. Anger, confusion, frustration. Don't label it. Don't blame luck or personality or the times. Ask, what specific thing caused this? And don't stop until you find something. You could change your test. Mid to high. Don't stop at the first cause. Ask 2 more questions. What caused the cause? And does the effect loop back and change the cause? That's how you go from a line to a web. It will feel overwhelming at first. That's the stretch. High to ultra. Do the hardest thing. Throw out most of what you just mapped. Ask, which 2 or 3 variables are actually steering this ship? Tell the story again. Using only those. If the story still works. If it still explains what matters. You found the core. Now you can see where it's going. Your resolution determines your horizon. Level 1 lives in what already happened. Level 2 lives in what just caused it. Level 3 lives in what's happening now. Across the whole system. Level 4 lives in what hasn't happened yet. But is already decided. By the variables in motion. You don't see the future. By worrying about it. Or reading more reports. You see it. By raising your resolution. Next time something breaks or confuses you. Don't stop at the surface. Go to cause. Go to system. Go to the variables driving the system. Do that once. Then do it again. Eventually. You're not looking at the same world anymore. You're looking at the layer underneath. The one that was always there. The one most people never see.